What's happening, Dragon Slayers? My name is Enderman with a lowercase c, and this is the second time I'm doing a review for these because the first time I couldn't upload it. So I'm doing a review for two movies here. The first, as you can tell, is called Disaster LA. The last zombie apocalypse begins here, and the second will be Scarecrow, the 2013 horror movie. That'll be in a different video, probably. I also can do some for some other movies I have. If these first two get well received, I'll do that. So anyway, this is, like I said, a review for Disaster LA, and before I do anything, I'm going to say there are going to be some spoilers in here, so if you don't want to do that, turn off the video right now. You have been warned. So, the plot for the movie basically follows a group of friends, who have to get to the coast after meteors strike Los Angeles and the smoke turns people into zombies. Now, you think LA, so you think zombies left and right, running through crowded streets full of them? No. You see like 10 in the whole movie. Then that's something I didn't really like because, you're in Los Angeles. You should be seeing a bunch of zombies. Now, I did like the zombies that weren't, the few that were. I did like the special effects for them because they looked really awesome. Like, they weren't the best effects I've ever seen in a zombie movie. But again, I haven't seen that many zombie movies, so. Like I said, they took a little new twist on them too because in this movie they can run and they know how to open doors, so they are smart. And so it's the smoke that makes him sick and turn into these things. Now, I noticed when I watched it, there were a lot, and I mean a lot, of continuity errors. I mean, it's a sci-fi original movie, but what do you expect, But, I mean, there were a bunch of them. I mean, like, there's one part where they pass a guy in a gas mask who's on his bicycle, and, they watch him go by, and this is a long road with no turnoffs, and then 2 seconds later, when the camera cuts to them in front, you don't see him anywhere behind them, and you can see the whole street. He's just not there. There's another part where, and they're just, other than that, I mean, where they, are driving through this, little parking garage, and, there's a car in front of them, and then they never see it again. Also, they're in the middle of it right there, and the very next shot inside the car, they're already turning a corner, so green screen error on that one. But now the special effects team did do a pretty good job with the meteors and the overall look of LA the morning after they strike, because you see burning buildings everywhere, and good stuff like that. Now I would have to say another thing I didn't really like was the fact that, well, actually, make it something I did like. I liked that we got to know the characters really well. For like the first 40 minutes of the movie, of the 80-minute movie, you don't see any zombies. You really get to, well, you do, but they're not that active. They just really sit there and just watch them. You get to know the characters, and that's something good for a movie. And now, one thing I didn't like is, it's okay when one person says, "Go on without me, I'll distract them," But this happens 3 times for no reason. 3 times. By the third time, I'm like, ugh, come on already. The first time is when they're running from these two. There's actually one other one who's actually not shown in this picture. The second time is when someone who's going to turn into one says, just go, let it kill me, And the third time is when the main character's brother is like, go, you're not making it fun unless I distract him. And what he could have done could have easily worked for all of them. He just went around the corner and they went right past him. They could have just all done that, And something else I didn't really like, the movie ended abruptly. Like, they're gonna bomb the city, they're about to drop chemical weapons on it, and boom, right before they do it, cuts to black. You don't even get to see it happen. It just ended so abruptly. Like, you see the main characters running onto a beach, and then it just ended. And they look over at the planes. That's it. That's where it ends. I'm like, well, at least let us see them dropping the bombs, or know that these two died. I mean, now we don't know. We really didn't get a conclusion to the story. It's kind of something where you kind of have to decide how it ends. Do they get out, or do they die? I personally think they died. I mean, the planes were nowhere near them, so they could have got away, but it seemed pretty unlikely. Now, it's not just zombies killing. There's, like, people who just survive. Like, one of the main characters gets shot, and the other one... Okay, here's another big thing I didn't like. Whenever a zombie would eat someone, at the very end you see all the dead people of the main characters, and the ones who got eaten don't have any bite marks on them. None. Also, apparently being bit in this movie doesn't turn you into one. But overall, I liked it. Like I said, there were way too many continuity errors for me to name. So yeah, guys, that's all I wanted do a little review, something a little different on my channel for a change. Oh, the next, I'll just go ahead and do Scarecrow this one. So, Scarecrow is coming up right after this. Okay, we're back, and I want to say right away, I'm sorry, this is the best picture I could find of the monster, but that is the monster in the movie. Once again, I want to say before I do this one is, if this is well received, I will be reviewing, I got 7 other ones I could review. More like 10 actually. I really could review that. I kind of want to, so I might do it anyway. Now, on to the review. Scarecrow. Oh, I forgot to do this. A rating for Disaster LA. On a scale of 1 to 10, I give it a 6 or 7. Now, this one I give it a 9 out of 10. Because, well, for a sci-fi original movie, the acting was really good. The special effects were really good. The Scarecrow looks kind of like the thing in The Mummy. It had some pretty decent jump scares in it. Kind of, not really, but... I mean, not really jump scares, just really parts that were creepy. There was some gore. It was kind of clean, like, language-wise, till near the end. They got some... And only one person got out alive. Like, it's one of those monsters, you know, like the Mummy, you can't kill it, you know? There's no way to kill it, and you just have to... I'm not gonna tell you how they killed it, I'm just gonna say... there was one part where one guy actually gets his face full-on ripped off by it, but you don't actually get to see it. Like, they tried everything in the movie to kill it. They blow stuff up, they grind it up in a combine, you just can't kill it. And it's a perfect setting for a horror movie, too, because far in the middle of nowhere, no way to call people. The plot could have been a little bit better. I mean, he's taking a group of students there because they're in detention, so they're going to dismantle the scarecrows. It's time for the Scarecrow Festival, and they find the live thing, and it starts killing them. There's some pretty good plot twists in this one, too, so, yeah. Like I said, really good one. I like this one a lot. I actually watched it yesterday and the day before. It's not bad. It's really good for a sci-fi original movie. I thought it was excellent. It was really suspenseful too, like the original Alien. It was really suspenseful. By the way, Alien or The Hobbit: The Battle of the Five Armies, the extended version, will be the next one I do. So yeah. Thank you all so much for watching this. If you do want me to see me do more reviews, tell me in the comments. And otherwise, I will see you. Oh, actually, I have another thing to say. The Call of Duty series. What? I don't know what I'm saying there, but the Call of Duty series has officially been canceled. I'm sorry. Until further notice, it's been canceled. I'm sorry, guys, but my internet here is a piece of crap, and it took 11 hours to upload that one. It's going to take the same to do anything else from my phone. And I'm not doing that again. No, I'm just not going to do it. Unless it's in the summer. I might do it in the summer, but as of right now, the series is on hold or canceled. So, yeah. Peace!